Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Jose Briceno with LUX Personal Training, Clark Summit, Pennsylvania. And last year, I think it was a lot of goals for everybody to be here on stage, and that was one of my commitments, and I'm glad. I was really inspired by Brave, and I'm here. So be careful what you wish for, because it might happen. So let me give you a little bit of background. You might be wondering, what's this weird accent I'm hearing? So I was born and raised in Mexico City, actually. I've been living here in the United States for only the past 80 years. I used to be overweight, unhealthy. I don't have a fitness background, really. That's one of my heaviest. I was like 210, almost. I studied international trade and worked in logistics for 6 years. And I had bounced from different jobs. And one of the companies that I worked for, one of the latest ones, I had a really stressful job. But it gave me a huge, huge opportunity. I've always wanted to live outside of Mexico, and they gave me the opportunity to spearhead one of their expansions into Texas, and they offered me a work visa, so that was my way out of Mexico. So I was living with my wife at the moment. We just got married like a year before, and my wife's here in the audience, thankfully. It's her birthday. We moved together. So with this work visa, we just sold everything we had. We live in this really small apartment. We sold all of our furniture, put all our bags in a car, and we drove 18 hours from Mexico City to Austin, Texas in 2009. So that Texas flag was like seeing the Statue of Liberty for the first time. So we're here in America. And that was a really new environment for me. So I decided to do all of the things that I never had the courage to do in Mexico because I was ashamed of my friends laughing at me or my family judging me or something. So I got into meditation, Tai Chi, really weird things that I've always wanted to do. And of course, I lost weight, 45 pounds off. And based on that, I was really inspired into sharing that message with people. And I started selling supplements also. So I did not know anything about nutrition, about fitness, but I just had that passion of showing people that you can change your life if you really want to. Most people are stuck into their self, into their roles in life, and it's really possible to change. And I started this weight loss challenge thing just by selling supplements, telling people what to do, and shortly I started to incorporate exercise with those challenges. I did not know what I was doing, guys, really. So I'm glad I found one of those pictures, one of my first ones, and really, I'm really ashamed to show this picture. I'm in a room with fitness professionals. If you can name that exercise, I would really appreciate it, because I don't know what I'm doing there, really. I don't know, and I'm so glad I did not kill anyone. I mean, that lady on the far right, I mean, she's about to, I don't know what, she's got to throw up. I mean, I don't know. I did not know what I was doing, but people came to me. That was the funny thing. I mean, I was doing this bootcamp in a parking lot, and people showed up. So, okay, I charged like $20 for 9 weeks. Wow, great business, right? I did not know what I was doing, really. So things at my company got really stressful. They were threatening me to send me back to Mexico, and I just could not take it. I'm staying here in the United States. So the company that my wife was working for, they offered her a management position with the opportunity for a visa sponsorship. So it's like, okay, so let's do this. Quit my job, you get into your job. But the caveat is that we need to move to Pennsylvania, a place I've never been to, right? So I got certified as a personal trainer. I'm starting to know what I'm doing. And I decided to quit my job and move to Pennsylvania in 2012. That's the picture of our car being towed away from Austin to close to Scranton, Pennsylvania. And we moved right on time for one of the worst winters in Northeast Pennsylvania. So that really sucked. That car, never drive a Veloster in the snow, please. That just sucks. That's a neighbor's house, actually. That's like a couple blocks away because my car could not make it up the hill. So that was my life, really. I had no job, no friends, no family, really. I quit my old career, basically threw everything away, and I did not know how to start. I had this passion to help people. I just got certified, yeah, whatever, but where to start, right? I felt bad. I hit rock bottom, really. I was unemployed, basically, living on my wife's income. I went from being the breadwinner to being maintained by my wife, really, for the first 6 months. That was horrible. I worked as a waiter at night. Then I landed this gig at one of the biggest gyms in the area. And they allowed me to set up a little table there at the entrance of the gym, selling supplements, right? I did not make any money, really, but I was talking to people, and I worked there for 4 months, almost close to 5 months, and they had an opening for a personal trainer, and they hired me. The reason why was like, you don't have any experience, we know that, but you were there at your little table every single day, and we want that in a person. So, okay, they brought me in. They took me in and they taught me everything that I knew at the moment. One of the things that I really appreciate, something among all this chaos, something that never changed, was the unwavering support of my wife, really. If she, a normal wife would be like, man, get a job and do something, man. Stop dreaming about being a trainer. But she supported me, and thanks to that, the dream kept going. So that was one of my first weight loss challenges that I opened in Pennsylvania. Of course, nobody went. And after that, I got hired by the gym. And I had this passion to learn. They took me in. I did everything possible. I worked evenings. I worked weekends. I took every client that nobody wanted. Like, bring them in. I just want to learn. I did everything, like from functional training to CrossFit to Olympic weightlifting. I took everything in. And I became the head trainer in 2 years. Then I started to notice areas of opportunity in the gym. We did not have any sales system. We did not have any revenue, any consistent revenue, really. And the gym did not see personal training as a big thing. For them, personal training was like, okay, you go talk to people, get a client, and you get paid. And I just did not like that. So I got pushed back on what I was suggesting. Thankfully, I found something, and that was fast forward in 2015. So I attended that event in New York City, and I was so excited. They were talking about what I was needing, really. That was the sales system that I needed, the marketing system that I needed. So I convinced the gym to buy it, and they bought it, but unfortunately, they did not follow through. They were asking for so many changes that the gym just did not want to do. So disappointed. I was so excited about having the accelerator program, that, you know what, that system works. I'm going to do it myself. So I quit the gym, and again, I'm on my own. I leave everything behind. Everybody was against it. They told me, okay, so you quit your job a few years ago, then you finally have a job, and you're quitting again. Well, yes, if it's what it takes to reach my dream, I'm going to quit as many times as necessary. And my wife was pregnant at the time, so I couldn't afford to fail, really. So I did the most irresponsible thing ever. I quit my job, my wife was pregnant, and my first investment was the NPE Accelerator program, because I knew that if I opened up my facility with Accelerator program, I would do well. So that's a photo of the gym before it was a gym. So there's my dog there. I had to do this in a single weekend. So I painted the walls, I put the flooring in a single weekend, because I had clients that followed me from the previous gyms, from the previous gym. Only 3 followed me, and I wanted to keep that continuity for them. So I did not want their training to stop. So I got equipment in and opened doors in August 2015. Major issues that I found, yeah, everything's good. I have accelerator program, right? But one of the biggest things is that I'm a very emotional person, and I hate seeing red numbers. Even who likes to do cash dash here? I hate it. No one raised their hand. I know it sucks. Cash flow. It used to cause me really anxiety every Monday when I was seeing cash dash. Like, my God, I'm gonna go out of business in 4 weeks, right? You see the red number like 4 weeks ahead, right? And like, my God, really. And my coach, Nicole Spencer, at the moment was like, oh, no, you got to cool down. You know that you're doing the right thing. Trust the system. It's going to work. It's going to work. So I learned how to detach myself emotionally and keep doing the work without my emotions affecting me. One other thing is that I'm always seeking approval. I want to be the nice guy. You see me always smiling, like, yeah, that's me, the people pleaser guy. Maybe it's part of my culture or something. I don't know what it is, but it's hard for me to tell somebody the things how they are, to have the tough conversations. I used to please my clients because if I lose my clients, I will not have revenue. If I don't please the staff, they will leave me, and I have to go back training all those 40 hours a week. So I learned how to really have the tough conversations if they are according to my vision. So whatever needs to be done for the vision to be accomplished, we need to talk about it. And the last one, I had so many bad experiences with bad bosses that I didn't want to be that guy, the guy that tells you, okay, you need to stay for longer, you need to come on the weekends. I wanted to be the nice guy. But sometimes you got to be what it takes for you to move the business forward. So once I clarified my vision, thanks to NPE, really, that just makes you move forward. If you don't know what you want, you will not know how to lead others. So I let go of that fear of becoming the bad guy and move forward. And results so far, it's been really exciting. Now I'm able to provide to my family, finally. I'm not that loser that I was feeling like. That I'm able to help others and make money out of it. I'm able to also create my dream self. Thanks to NPE, and thanks to having my own business, I have been forced to change my old self. And I'm becoming a different person, a better leader, a better husband, a better father also. And I'm able also to create an environment of growth and opportunities for other people like me that want to get into fitness and want to see this as a career. So I'm really grateful for that. The first 8 months, so I reached 19 active clients. That was with the VIP program. Actually, I signed up to VIP, I would say, six months after I opened up. I had 2 staff members and $12,000 monthly revenue. And my first 2 years as of, that was September, that was last month actually, we reached 40 active clients, 4 staff members, and 24,000 monthly revenue, our best month ever so far. And revenue has been consistent thanks to getting NPE early on during the game, so I'm really thankful for that. And I want to finish with a couple quotes. The 2 of them are from Joseph Campbell. He's one of my favorite authors. He's a mythology expert. And the first one, that's one scene from The Empire Strikes Back when Luke Skywalker thinks he's fighting Vader, but in reality, he's fighting himself. And that's so true. I think our worst enemy is not the competition, it's not anyone else, but it's just ourselves. It's our old thoughts, our old beliefs. And I can tell you that I have died myself, have died several times. I died when I moved to Texas. I died when I quit my job and got into fitness. And I died again when I got to be an entrepreneur. My old self has had to die for the new me to arise. And the last one, last quote from Joseph Campbell as well. Everything that I've done, I think that's me just thinking, living outside of Mexico, right? Luke Skywalker in Tatooine, yeah, looking at twin suns. That's when I was dreaming of moving. And I know there's a lot of people out there like me, dreaming of a better life, of changing their careers, improving their lives. And I want to create that environment in my own company to help others reach their own answers and to find themselves. So I thank you. You've listened to my story so far. And it's my responsibility now to pass the torch to others so they can find their own answers for their own stories to be told. Thank you so much.